Good morning. It is October 18th, 2020 at 5:12 in the morning. Of course, I'm back to making videos, and that means I'm back to waking up at weird hours. I've been up like twice tonight for whatever reasons. Um, oh, and of course, Annie is here. She can't miss an opportunity to make me rub cat hair off my face in a video. Oh, I'm not touching my face. Not touching my face this time. The reason that I'm awake is because weird dreams. I have had so many weird dreams this year. I guess it's a 2020 thing in part. I guess everybody has been having weird stress dreams and stuff. But in my case, it's also a combination of whatever substances I've been using. I get different running dreams based upon what I'm kind of using to help me sleep. Like, for instance, if I use cannabis to help me sleep is when I usually have all of my dreams that are like on boats and stuff, which I assume is related to the swimming body feelings, like the sort of because cannabis kind of, I don't know how to describe it right now. It's 5 in the morning. I don't have words. And then when I take melatonin, I have estranged lovers come back kind of dreams where it's like people I haven't seen in years who I used to be with romantically, sexually, whatever. I'll dream about them, and those will be really intense and often sweet dreams. But it's also strange because the people who aren't in my life anymore in that way, it's for a reason, it's for multiple reasons. So that's always strange. And so on and on like that. So I don't even know how much of it is related to 2020's weirdness. Man, the last couple nights though, I have had the weirdest dreams. Like last night, I had one of my cruise ship dreams, first time in a while, but it was like stranger than usual, which is saying a lot given that my cruise ship dreams are really weird. Yeah. See, look. Say hi, Annie. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. I'm so excited to be here. I can't imagine why I keep getting cat hair on my face. I just can't resist them. It was strange. Oftentimes my cruise ship dreams kind of merge with Disneyland in a way. So it was like I fell down the rabbit hole at the end of the dream, and I was free falling through this really strange, like Alice in Wonderland thing. I'm like, dude, I'm not on drugs good enough to be having Alice in Wonderland dreams. But I heard this snippet of song in my dream, and I woke up kind of singing it. And I have like a songwriting app on my phone I don't really use. But basically all I do is when I get random snippets of music in my head, for whatever reason, I'll just record a little bit of it. I don't really know why. I'm probably never going to do anything with it. That was how I woke up yesterday. It was really strange. But it wasn't bad. Last night, it was much more of a stress dream. It was like, I have to leave now. And there's all this stuff around that we need, that I need to take with me, but I don't have like room for it, and I'm out of time. And that was unpleasant. But then I was also... was like in my dream, I realized that I'll never have a third child, and it was like screaming and crying with enormous grief over this third baby I'll never have, thinking about how I have nobody left to bring into this world. Really strange stuff. And I am sad that I can't have a third child. I probably would if I could. I just love my kids so much. And I love the baby stage so much. But I can't. We got my husband neutered by the vet. Um, and my health is not good. And it's definitely not getting better as time goes on. I actually decided to have kids young because even then I knew, like, okay, I have an autoimmune condition, I'm mentally ill, my family all seems to go downhill really fast in our capacity for things. And so I was just like, I need to have kids young because I probably won't be able to do it by the time I'm in my 30s. And I was right. I had my second child when I was 27, and I almost died from that, just from this spontaneous bleed. And I went and I talked to a perinatologist afterward who kind of looked at things and was like, honestly, I'm surprised nothing happened with your first pregnancy, but if you want to try a third one, I would love to be your doctor for this experience. And I thought about it, and my husband and I were like, that's probably not a good idea. But I guess that I'm not really okay with it. I'm more okay with it than I used to be. I guess it's more like I've accepted it. I don't have to be okay with it, and I can accept it. Of all the tragedies that life has to offer, giving birth to two healthy, beautiful children who are smarter than me and funnier than me and all the best parts of me, and then stopping, like, that's a really good outcome. Like, oh no, I can't have a third beautiful child. Like, people endure so much more than that. Still, as my sibling likes to remind me occasionally, you can drown in 6 inches or 6 feet of water. There are absolutely people, don't chew my Ouija board. My familiar is not a good familiar. She wants to chew my Ouija board. She's already chewed up one of the corners. She's sitting on it right now like a gargoyle, is going like, no, 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 no. Find something else to chew. I'm watching you. So, God, what was I even talking about? Oh, 6 inches versus 6 feet. Although there are absolutely people who struggle with much worse. I don't feel like I should have to list things that I regard as worse. I think that would be kind of tacky. No! Get off of my Ouija board. She will not stop. But, so even though having 2 beautiful, healthy children and stopping is definitely a 6 inches of water situation, it doesn't mean that it's not hard. It's like, it's my hard. And I am sad about it, but I'm okay with it usually when I'm awake now, so having my dreams trot this out is not helpful. Brain, it's not helpful. Keep that shit tamped down, packed away, locked in a closet. Bury it deep. We don't need to have feelings about it. Feelings aren't going to change anything. In this case, it's there's probably factors as to why I've been having such weird, stressful dreams that I don't really feel like delving into. I had a really nice night last night after the video. I did some tarot readings, and I spoke with my Ouija board, and it was really nice. So this is like day 1 of officially trying to take off writing and stuff. Of course, by the end of the day, I still had this itch, like, you really need to go write something. And I didn't. I just went to bed and had my very disrupted sleep. But I'm taking it off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I really kind of think I might just curl up and read a couple of books. I just read Anna Guire's, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've never heard it said before. I just read Anna Guire's next book, Bitterburn. Oh, it was so good. And now I have a new book from Kelly Armstrong and a book from Melissa Marr, and I'm really excited to read those. Maybe I should do videos talking about those too. I'm an author. Maybe doing like a YouTube book thing would be a good idea. Anyway, I might just read today. If my kids let me. Oh, actually, Tarot and stuff isn't the only thing I did yesterday. I bought my kids swords for their birthday. They're toy swords, but they're like nice fancy toy swords. They're made by a company called Formidable Toys, and these are called prime swords. They're like this solid plastic core and then these really dense foam pieces that form a fairly hefty sword that looks really cool. I should probably show you guys that later. Maybe I'll put it on my Instagram or something. And so I got my kids those. And what's cool about these prime swords is you can swap out the parts. Like you can swap out the handle and the crossguard and the blade. So there's three points of customization. So I actually got 4 swords so that my kids could switch between pieces without like fighting. And then the 2 swords that result, like Daddy and I get. So we spent a lot of yesterday chasing each other around the house sword fighting. That was cool. Love sharing my interests with my children. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go curl back into bed. Ugh, I just don't want to deal with more dreams, but it's only 5:23. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I hope you have a good Sunday and a good week. Bye!